You made a tiny rover and it's adorable? Nice. Like Rarest, I would have to make $350 every day from here to the end of the month streaming. And there's no way I'm going to make you guys do that. And then I have to repeat the process next month too. That's why I'm going kind of sellout mode to generate some revenue, but also to kind of, I don't know. I just feel like I've lost people. I don't know. That's awesome, Loin. Yeah, we have a rover like that too that we built. I can show it to you later. But this is our endgame rover right here. It could fit into a shroud if I turned it 90 degrees. It's summer. Summer is not a 60% decrease, DJ Enter. People are leaving. People are leaving. If they were still followed and they still came by chat and everything, it'd be different. But people are gone, dude. That's more than just summertime. Oh no, Pelu, dude, we're gonna be streaming forever, my friend. I'm glad you found me. I hope you're doing well. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. My woes shouldn't be your woes. Come in here and relax. Let's play some Kerbal. I just like being transparent to my viewers. I don't like keeping things secret. And if something's bothering me, I'm gonna let you guys know. Some of you guys don't like hearing about it, but that's me at the end of the day. Loin, as long as you're getting it to work out, man, that works. This thing keeps rotating, which is weird. But no, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm not going to stop streaming and, like, run away. I just have to cut down the frequency and cut down the amount of networking and stuff I'm putting into it. Oh, that's cool, dude. This is my second most played game. It might end up being my most played game by the end of this playthrough here. Because the other game, I don't play much anymore. I technically have more hours than this than the other game, but I played a lot off of Steam. So Steam don't count it like that. That being cities, yup. Yeah, I've got 1,600 hours in cities right now in Kerbal. Oops. I have 1,048. Loin, go for it, buddy. Good luck. But I have 300 off Steam. Chalupa, I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing before, which is what got me to where I was. Go for it, Pelu. Enjoy your puppy, my friend. I have one of those, too. Mr. Dabbins! Showing the ways of the armament to Henko. Henko, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sandy emotes, and your sword. Am I still doing that Minecraft world? Brisk Camera, we have a Minecraft world. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Mr. Dabbins, it's good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. No, Chalupa Batman, to be honest with you, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't want to reveal anything yet because I want to make sure everything's going to fall in place first before I start saying stuff. I'm not guaranteed to get this job. I might be SOL for a while. I don't know, we'll see. But I think when I went variety, it killed a lot of people's interest in this stream, and that really sucks because I was hoping people would be more interested in being in the stream because then they can watch games that they enjoy. But, dude, we lost a lot of people. And that was a decision I made, a decision I gotta live with. Going variety on Twitch is very difficult to do. You gotta make sure you got the right support behind you. Otherwise, you're just gonna fall. Hi, Hafni, and welcome in. Oh yeah, you noticed? I'm growing old. Look, guys, she was looking at my face. She was checking me out. Yeah, Katsumi, and I'm an entertaining streamer. And I feel like I can bring a lot to a game category and to Twitch. It's just I need eyes. I need people to stick around, and I need help. I can't climb through categories by myself. I have to have people that want to hang out here and be a part of it. And just like yesterday, sometimes you're gonna get a dude that grinds my gears wrong, and I tell it like it is, and people don't like it. And you know, that's the 5% of my 100. I can't be 100% all hunky-dory all the time. That dude is often you? Nah. Never played Cities? Cities is it's similar to this. It's a sandbox game with really no ending, but there are like scenarios and things that kind of make you think a certain way about the game, and it has a giant modding community. And there are people who go down to like the street corner of detailing, and they put like, you know, skid marks on the road and trash on the sidewalk and cracks in the concrete, and they draw every line in the road and everything. And then there are people that make giant metropolises. And then you got people like me that did all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I drew pictures in the city, made cities out of SpongeBob's face, and drew my dog, drew my old stream logo, all kinds of stuff. And I didn't really hardly mod the game at all. There's a couple of mods for that game that feel like need to be in it, that kind of give it its toolboxy or sandboxy feel. But I'm not a detailer. And it seems like right now Cities is kind of leaning towards the detailers. And it's also dying out. It's got a larger YouTube audience than it does on Twitch. A lot of the old Cities players aren't playing Cities much anymore. They're playing it like once a week maybe and be like, oh hey, we're playing Cities, and then they run away. Just to kind of keep those people around. I really have no interest in ever playing Cities again. Hafnium, we tried out some new dye that I got. We're gonna be doing some incentives starting tomorrow where you guys can dye my beard and my eyebrows. My eyebrows are green. See, look, I look like a mess. See my nice gray. You can see the gray brown transition. And then the eyes, it's supposed to be a chroma key, but it didn't really come out very chroma key. Where is it at? Right here. This is the color of it. See, you can see the color. It's starting to kind of fade out, but when I open the canister, see, it's a... Oh, I know, Trigger Man. But you gotta move on, you know? You gotta move on. I can't be there forever. If there's so let me put things into perspective for you, Trigger Man. There's a ceiling in many games. And they're one of the biggest City Skylines YouTubers streams it on Twitch to 150 people. Maximum. If that's your ceiling, I don't want to play the game. I'm looking to grow. And most of those people came from YouTube. I don't recognize half the people that are in his chat. So it's like, okay. I mean, they're only there for that because when he plays like Satisfactory, he has like 30 people watching him. So it's like, okay, you get 150 watching you play Cities, but 30 watching you play Satisfactory. 66 days. And that hurts your category positioning because it really doesn't help you go into another game very well. This is the Lathe Rover. I just got to rebuild my core. I lost a lot of people from the core here recently. I just got to get people back. What games do you play, Color? I'm interested. All right, we have a 2-hour burn. Oh boy, this is 2 hours? Oh God. And yeah, Color, that's what I shoot for, man. That's what I shoot for. But some people like to come in here and only watch for the game. Oh, I got you, Trigger Man. Yeah, I'm here to entertain and build a community. I'm not here to be good at a game. It just so happens that some of the games I play, I'm pretty decent at. But that's because I sit here and put 1,000 hours into it. Three, two, one, go. Yeah, Mr. Dabbins, right? Imagine being good at video games. Oh, so Color. We actually did a full run through of Oxygen Not Included. Unfortunately, that's when I started putting my playthroughs up on YouTube, and I paid a guy to download all of my VODs, edit them, and put them on YouTube, and it took him 60 days. And by the time he finally kicked his feet around to getting it done, Twitch deletes VODs after 60 days, and I ended up losing about half of my Oxygen Not Included playthrough. But there's what it is right there. I was able to build the big statue. I think it was 80 hours. We did a full Oxygen Not Included playthrough. And then as far as RPGs are concerned, we played a lot of RPGs too. So Color, here's the bad thing about Oxygen Not Included. There's a streamer over there who plays it every day. She's a British streamer or an Australian streamer, but she maxes out around like 70, dude. And that seems to be like the ceiling. And if I want to build a core and take them to another game, that's not a very high ceiling. You know what I mean? I'm putting on my streamer hat for a lot of this logic. I can play Oni. I can play it to the ground. But honestly, while we were playing it, Color, a lot of people left my community because I was playing it. A lot of people left. So it really sucks because some of the games I play, we go backwards on. Oxygen Not Included, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Witcher 3, RimWorld. We're net losing followers in RimWorld. People disappear when it comes to RimWorld. It's really weird. We actually did really well yesterday. We hit 80 yesterday playing RimWorld, which I thought was really neat. So it seems like we're on the uptick on RimWorld, which I'm really excited about. And there's a very high ceiling on RimWorld. There are people that play RimWorld to 1,500, 2,000 people that have been in RimWorld for a long time. So that's a lot of room for growth, you know? And even though it might not be everyone's game, I make it entertaining. At least I hope I do. If I don't, please tell me. Because I want to be good at being entertaining. And that's what my goal is to do at the end of the day. We've got like a 30-minute burn right here, guys. Minus Minecraft and Witcher. Gotcha. Well, I've played over 300 games on Twitch, Color. I stopped keeping track of them because it was just too many. But if you ever wanted to see what games people played or have played, let's see, Incognito. So if you go to Twitch Tracker and you search my name, and then it usually, this is a third-party site, so some of the information might not be 100% accurate. But if we go down here to games and hit view more, we have played According to this website, it says I played 185 games, which I know I've played more than that. But there's 185 different games that we've played on stream. Total airtime. Cities is 1,700 hours. Kerbal is 1,600. RimWorld's 454. We're getting there. Minecraft, Magic, SnowRunner, Stardew, Oxygen not included. There's our playthrough there. Look at our followers for Oxygen not included. Minus 0.1 per hour over 121 hours. We net lost follows while playing Oxygen not included for 121 hours. That's a sad statistic. Diablo 3, Space Engineers, Skyrim, Valheim, No Man's Sky, Factorio. Factorio, we ended up losing what followers we did get from Factorio. These are the kind of stats I look at, guys. These are the kind of stats you want to look at. Even though follower number doesn't mean much, this kind of shows you the activity in the category. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Sea of Thieves, Just Chatting, Jackbox, Final Fantasy, blah, 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 blah. Planet Coaster, My Time at Portia. Barbie's Dream House. It's on YouTube, Mr. Dabbins. Help bring in people. They don't, Das Hibbit. They bring in children. And I don't want children. And the reason why chat guesser and things look like they bring in people is because while you're streaming it, while you're streaming the game, Das Hibbit, they put you on the front page of their website. So you get views because you're on the front page of their website. So it might look like we're bringing people in, but it's literally because they're on the GeoGuessr website and they're counting them as a viewer. So that's where you're getting that idea from. It's just like marbles, dude. I can play marbles and people come out of the woodwork and play marbles all the time. You've seen them before. One of them that comes to mind, we've got Above You. Above You only comes in and participates when we're playing marbles. He's been following the stream for a very long time, but it's the only time he shows up. Just because it brings them in for that one game doesn't mean anything. As soon as I switch categories, they all go away. That's just the state of the website, my friends. But no, Among Us, I have no desire to do that. Jackbox, you only get the people who want to come in and type penis as their answer or draw a giant, you know, draw a swastika or something and be stupid and be like, hey, I made it funny on his stream. They're not people that want to stick around, dude. Saying you laugh, but it's 100% what those people are on there doing. Just like Gardic Phone. Gardic Phone was a blast until we started getting attention to it. And did you see how the last few times we couldn't show images on the stream because people were drawing and typing the most horrendous things? SpongeBob F's a hoe on drugs. No, next. You know, it's just stupid, edgy kids find a way to ruin an experience for people. Yeah, Trigger Man, I don't want that. Even though I don't mind discussing that, people get too political about it. What's up, nieces? How are you? Welcome in. That's one you did not enjoy. Oh, but it brought people. You only want me to play games that you like that bring in people. See? Here comes the bias from Das Hibbit. Kami Pulu, I don't have it changed, buddy. But it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good Sunday so far. I'm on a rant that nobody likes. Oh no, I know that, but you didn't list it in your games that you said help bring in people when it did bring in people. That's why I said you're listing games that you want to play that brings in people. That's your bias. I was just pointing it out, that's all. You're proving my point for me. What's my favorite restaurant? So I mean, like, You mean like big chain, or do you mean like overall? Because I've got a big chain restaurant that I love. I don't know what that is, Trigger Man. I want to know what makes me happy. Food's not gonna make me happy. But as far as like restaurants, Red Robin's really good. I like sitting down, getting a strawberry, unlimited strawberry limeade, and buying those bottomless fries with some honey mustard, and just like going to town on it. But it's not gonna make me happy. It's just gonna make me more depressed at the end of the day. Red Robin, you can sit down with somebody on a date. You can spend about $25 and you can eat and talk for hours. If you pay the extra $1 to get the garlic fries, you're in for an even better surprise. You just get the garlic fries and the honey mustard and just go. Yeah, TJ, it's like an extra $1. It comes out with like some garlic stuff on it and cheese, Parmesan cheese. Any other tips for Red Robin? The Royal Robin's always a good starter burger for people who are new to the... Not the Royal Robin. What is it called? There's some kind of barbecue burger that's always a go-to starter. I haven't been there in a long time. You like my hat? Thanks. Chinese food is good. Chinese food, here's the thing that makes Chinese food good. The greasiness of it. The more greasy Chinese food is, the better it is. If it's clean and dry and not greasy, it's not good. Then it's Japanese food. But Chinese food has to be like the greasiest shit you've ever eaten. You bite into an egg roll, it has to get all over your face. The egg roll leaves your fingers all feeling weird and stuff. And it has to be greasy. The rice reflects light. It's so shiny. Hi, Entropy. Welcome in. We're talking about good Chinese food. I said it has to... The greasier it is, the better Chinese food is. Like, if you bite into, like, a dry egg roll, it's not good Chinese food. You gotta bite into it, and it has to, like, take you back and make you swim around and stuff. We're currently doing a 30-minute IRL burn, 2-hour burn, going to, where are we going to? We're going to Bop. This one's going to Bop. I'm buying Chinese buffet for like 6 to 7 euros. There was a place down in Florida I used to go to. What other cuisine? Oh, I love sushi. There was an all-you-can-eat sushi place down in Florida that I used to eat at. They were closed between 4 and 5 because they switched from lunch to dinner. And during the dinner, so lunch was $20 a person, all-you-can-eat sushi. Dinner was $25, and it included snow crab legs and lobster tails in the buffet. So I'd wait till 5 o'clock. I'd roll in there with my $25, and I'd go straight for the crab legs. Start cracking some crab legs. Got some sushi rolls. What's my favorite sushi? Yes. Holy cannoli. That's one of the advantages of living on the water, Hafnium. Is seafood is less expensive than inland. Because you don't have to import it very far. If at all. Lobster's inexpensive down in South Florida because you can actually, you could literally go lobstering yourself. Oh, I know, Hafnium, but you're in a landlocked state in the middle of the country. I didn't say it was cheap. I said it was less expensive. You still pay about, I would say $12 to $14 for a lobster tail, but it's half the price. You live on the ocean in San Francisco. Well, that's because you're in California. That's your fault. That sounds really good, Kami Pulu. Fire Fistus, it costs money just to exist in San Francisco. that's your fault. Oh, hi, Carlo. Carlo was here 2 hours ago in my chat. He said hi, and I have no idea who he was talking to. But he was here. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling today? Been watching IndyCar. Cool. And the yearly tax just to own the home is $22,000 a year. I can only imagine, Fire Fistus. I mean, property taxes are like that down in South Florida. South Florida is starting to get just about as expensive as California is in some places. Like South Beach, Miami, and Miami is way expensive. Fort Lauderdale is kind of like, I'm middle class, but I want to feel rich. Boca Raton is, I'm Jewish. And then you go on, for the further north you go, the more or less middle class you get. And then when you get up to about like the Treasure Coast, Port St. Lucie and things like that, you're pretty much like in southern Alabama. It changes right around Jupiter. There's a town called Jupiter in Florida. When you get there and start going south, people start getting fancier and fancier. When you go north, they're more modest. Because you got Jupiter, and that's Juno Beach. Juno Beach has a nice dog beach I used to take Sandy to. And then you go on down, and you got West Palm. West Palm, you've heard about that probably. And West Palm's like people that are wannabes. And then out west from that's Royal Palm. Those are the people, they actually made up a lie. Royal Palm Beach has a story that they made up a lie. The water out there gave you cancer to keep people from moving out there. That way they can have trees around them. And then you go back over to the East Coast, you start going down, you get to Boynton. Boynton Beach is you know, where they get a little fancier. Then you got Boca. Boca just sounds fancy. Oh, I'm from Boca Raton. And then you go on down to there's a place in between Boca and Fort Lauderdale. I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But then there's Fort Lauderdale. Pompano, that's what it is. Pompano Beach is between Boca and Fort Lauderdale. Lauderdale is like Miami Light. There's a lot of construction buildings there because they want to be Miami fancy, but they can't be. But you're about 5 miles from Miami, so you can kind of be that way. And then there's Hialeah, which is like, if you want to live in Miami, but you can't afford to survive, you live in Hialeah. And then there's Miami. And then you got South Beach, and then you got the Keys. And the Keys, Coral Springs. Yeah, but Coral Springs is Fort Lauderdale. It's the same city. They're the same. It's funny. Here's a really cool thing about South Florida, if you ever wanted to know. So let's go Jupiter, Florida. We'll go to maps. I'm going to show you something neat about Florida. If you switch to satellite view, and you notice, so here's Jupiter. Here's Hope Sound. Here's Jupiter. You see where the city starts? Tell me where the city ends. Watch this. It's literally city